See how well he pilots it. I love the Varus with such an already robust frontline and anti-dive in the Galio.
Yeah.
And you have the range to back it up. Viper's been known to play a very good Varus, the lethality Varus in particular, in recent times. Now Rumble here could make the Galio pivot to a different lane. It's definitely a possibility.
That's what I was thinking. It's a bit dangerous locking in the Rumble here, even though if you don't, then you're never going to get it, right?
Sounds a little bit tough too. There's that Nautilus I was talking about. Man, I feel like Hanwha Life, this time they really ended up with the way better draft.
They've kind of run away with it. The one saving grace I would have for DRX is the fact that the quickness charm is so good with bullet time. Rich getting a very deep ward here, as Viper is going to spot Teddy, who might have just been looking over his shoulder or something like that. HLE, but the first three melees, I'm not sure whether they were in range. Of course, range was buffed a little bit, so I might be wrong.
I mean, if you look at Teddy's XP, it looks like not.
Yeah. As HLE just going to be moving back. Gleaming Quills going slightly wide. And now some aggression. As in goes Andal as well. Stops Viper from being able to do too much in response. Great exhaust to stop that damage, but now Peanut's going to turn up. The flash comes out from Andal. Red buff ticking. It looks like First Blood not going to be going down here, but they have to go home now. And it's just not really the thing. Okay, Vault Breaker to try and save it here. 3 versus 3. Ulti comes down from Zeus. He's doing so much damage as Andal might be sacrificed here. The flash out as Sponge gets underneath the turret, but they are just picking them off like fish in a barrel. Another one goes over to the Freljordian Bunny.
No level 6 for Rich. You know, he just doesn't have it.
Viper really doesn't want to flash, but he is going to have to flash. Justice Punch going to get the knock-up on to Yukal, and oh god, to salvage the play, they force the flash.
Oh, he's got 6!
Oh, he does. So does Peanut. As Rich just gives him the thumbs up, says, oh, it's good to see you, buddy. I remember our Nongshim times, it was great. And, all right, Vault Breaker is going to connect onto Peanut. Hook goes wide as there's a bullet time, down goes Peanut. So that is absolutely amazing.
Another plate going to go
Rich
over.
is well and truly behind enemy lines right now as Zeus slips between the veil. And now, Delight taking a bit of damage. Chains of Corruption do go wide as now the quickness ties up 2 of them. Bullet time to try and shred down these health bars, and it works! Andal will be going down though as Zekra's running amok in the backline. Rich going to be his next target as now Peanut trying to make his way out of there. Viper not going to be so lucky as the heroic entrance to join Peanut and the gang, and another Justice Punch. Zeka just taking full control of the team fight while Yukal is in top lane.
He doesn't have
well now Andal's in a bit of trouble. Doesn't exactly get a whole lot of quickness value as Yukal ties him up with the ulti, but then immediately explodes because he wasn't feeling like he was at his best. Certainly having a good time in this game. As nice steal there from Sponge. Gets the smite down. Peanut looks a little bit silly. That's the real one, and he just gets ulted. Zeka gonna move over, finds a 3-man taunt, but Teddy's not taunted. Peanut trying to get himself out of there, finds the Cyclone as Viper is the one who soaks the ulti. Peanut almost makes it out. This is so weird. I don't know what's going on, really. As the bullet time once again, that's going to wipe out Viper. And now, Delight walking on in, wonders where the rest of his teammates have gone. Zeus has a fair bit of damage, but there are a lot of bad guys. And down goes Delight. Yukal going to turn up as well. And what just happened to HLE?
let's just call it a happy accident if you're a DRX fan.
This pit, and I don't think he's allowed to be in here for much longer. See whether Peanut can get some sort of steal or whether Sponge just has to get out of there and concede this part of the map. Yukal gets over, great knock-up, but it's still Peanut with the hands. I want to try and take down Yukal, who's utilizing this split push Yone. Get something done. Sponge going to be chasing after him as Fate Sealed coming on through, and yeah, Yukal, I don't know whether he's going to be able to do enough tricky stuff to get himself out of this. However, Delight is also in trouble. That is a 1-for-1 as the heroic entrance onto the corpse of the Nautilus.
He's fast Galio.
Yeah, this is a speedy gargoyle. As Arakan is going to lose interest. And Hook going to connect there. Chains of Corruption going down there as well. As Sponge taking the kitchen sink. Equalizer to bring Viper out of this fight completely. And Andal might be able to knock down Zeus, but he gets to the other side of his wall, exhausted there as well. Can't utilize it anymore as Rich finds the value. In the meantime, though, Teddy does fall down. Delight moving back towards this fight as Zeus single-handedly removing 3 people from the battle.
DRX running as fast as they can.
It's down to 5,000 health. They are sort of slowing the DPS. And as you can see, without the Varus there, they don't quite have the damage.
Oh
now
my
Sponge
God.
is going to get into position. Peanut down to 50%. It's going to be a 50-50. The taunt comes through. Peanut locks it down this time as Zeka goes golden. And remember, they have recalls now. The Winds of War come in. Rich, he goes golden as well, but he is in so much danger. Viper might be able to get some revenge, and he does so. Yukao looking to try and ult his way out, but unfortunately, it's his fate that's getting sealed here today. It's a double kill for the Varus.
Possible here, so they can try to look for the inhib.
All right, they're going to look for it. There is the bullet time. It connects, and Viper is going to be sent home. There's the heroic entrance. Oh, Teddy just gets flattened like a bug, and they take down Sponge as well.
The control they need, and Teddy is just not here. You know, he died in the previous exchange and was not back in time. Azondel's likely to fall the same fate.
Yeah, it's the old out of a replay into a death. Absolutely insane. Sponge able to sidestep that anchor as he was looking for a mental flank angle. I think that's the stage of the game that they feel like they're up to as Peanut getting on in there. The ulti comes through from Zeus, who's tanking the turret about 1,000,000 times. Goes golden in the nick of time to get out of dodge. Even flashes out of the bullet time and then goes between the veil. What the heck was that, Zeus? That is unfair. Teddy gonna get hooked and murdered. Zeus does eventually fall, but he bought enough time. As Peanut goes into his GA, he is not fazed about this one. The knock up, the taunt, everything. And Rich goes down. Yukao deals with some minions. The Winds of War don't quite manage to land, but remember, the soul is unbound. And can they kill him? Yes, they can. The piercing arrow is going to come through as Peanut tanks the turret for just long enough. I'm tilted in behalf of him. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, all right.
Hold up.
Taking a lot of damage here. Zandal just throws down the quickness to buy some time.
Teddy's up in 2, but he doesn't have ult.
Yeah, this Nexus turret, not long for the world. They do respawn now. Just don't know whether the Nexus does.
Teddy's about to have flash, but he doesn't want to go in, and there's the TP.
That's a teleport. All right, Zeus doesn't have his ultimate, and down goes Peanut. Okay, Zeus, what was the plan? The plan was die.
This is actually about to be crazy. This is the game-deciding fight here.
And I thought we already had that.
I thought we had it twice. I mean, we did, but Hanwha said, well, hold on, one more. I'll give him one more.
Oh, God. Peanut may have just faced
No.
Oh, no, he ulted a clone! Oh, dear. Okay, Sponge able to vault breaker his way out as the bullet time doing a lot of damage. The Wombo comes in, and they lose 2 for 1. Now, the heroic entrance wasn't actually invested there as Zeus goes golden. Zeka looking to try and pick up Rich, but he goes golden in the nick of time, and Teddy is the fountain laser they've been waiting for. Viper, you're going to have to keep your cool, buddy, because this is going to have to be a clutch situation now. The Elder has now spawned.
Wait, the snipe!
Oh, God, okay. Viper's flashing. He finds the hail of arrows. The Chains of Corruption back off cooldown. The Justice Punch doesn't feel like justice anymore. DRX will lose Teddy, and the game is now over. I think these Nexus turrets may actually have time to respawn. I mean, 3 seconds.
Yeah, they're coming back. They're coming back.
Right.
DRX coming back? I don't know.
And he'll be coming back as well, but might be taking a bit of a nap for a while, as never mind. Does have the battle dance to get himself out of there. Rich may not be so lucky here as Zeka. And look at Zeka. He's just walking by himself to say, no, you're not allowed to come here.
Feats of strength on the separate.
Fancy shoes.
He also has now the Elder buff.
Oh, okay, another combo as the ulti comes through from Yukao as well. Teddy going down solo. Remember, they're fighting into Elder Dragon, and the Dragon is hungry. It's going to be taken down too as there's the heroic entrance. Pentakill for a Galio. It's the Quadra now as Andil's looking to try and deny it, but look at how fast he is. That's Cloud Soul, boys and girls, as the Winds of War get the Penta for Zeka's Galio.
Oh, you love to see it. That's the way you want to end this game if you're Zeka. If you're Hanwha Life, I don't know if you're really happy with how the mid-game went and some of those mistakes you made, but they'll take it.
Oh, baby, that's one way to end it. This was absolute cinema if we've ever seen it. Nowhere near the cleanest League of Legends. But you know what you have to do? You have to kill 2 Nexuses in order to promote. They are now in the playoffs, and they'll be facing off against T1.